got easy on you, Deno, you've had it. Yeah. Tom Bevan, lads.
My name's Martin Morgan and I'm the Secretary of the Black Rock Lavenet Fishermen's Association, the last Lavenet fishery in Wales. Our particular association was founded by my great-grandfather William Corbin 100 years ago. Actually this year would have been our centenary. The organised group was founded by him, as I say, 100 years ago this year.
Personally, the fishing is very important to me. Like I said, all my family have fished for the Lavenet. When I walk out into that river, and we've got traditional names for those areas where we fish, such as Lady Bench, the Grandstand, and I'm fishing in the same spots that my grandfather fished, my great-grandfather fished, and it's just part of my history.
The fishery to me is history. It's part of something that's living today, that's been handed down through generations. And if you lose your history, you lose everything, don't you? You lose your whole area, your whole social sort of, that knits the area together to a certain extent.
We believe it's because of our method. We're a traditional fishery, and they just don't want traditional fisheries out in the river. You can see that because there's nobody left. We were always the smallest fishery, always caught the smallest amount. They closed the bigger fisheries one by one through the years, for the last 60, 70 years. And the fish stocks haven't come back. The last fishery on that estuary now is a Lavenet fishery. We caught 2 fish last season. If they close this tomorrow, it's not going to make any difference to fish stocks. So why close this?
This is a part of Welsh history, culture and heritage, and without our agreed small catch which sustains this living fishery, the fishery would disappear, the fishing effort will drop, all the peripheral things built around the fishing will disappear, and it'll be confined to the pages of history. And I think it's a crime. I really do think it's a crime that this is being allowed to happen, that an unelected body of people being able to drive this sort of programme of closure forward. And you know, luckily our Welsh Assembly, the Senate, is starting to question the direction that Natural Resources Wales are going.
You know, we don't catch that many fish. It's not as if we're a massive taker. So I think that's why they support us, and to keep the traditions going, making the nets.
The future as well, you know, we need to keep it going for the future. It's not just the fishing is a great part of it, but once you join this club, once you get in this club, this fishery, you learn more about the river as well. So you get to know the knowledge of the river, and you can pass that on to people as well, so it's not just the fishing side of it.
Considering we only catch a handful of fish a season, it's a camaraderie within our club. That thrill of maybe catching one day, you know, and the selective tides, we can only fish certain tides, and the amount of tides we actually miss is terrific. So, you know, but on the certain tides where you expect to catch a fish, it's, you know, the atmosphere is really good.
Wales has got a beautiful and rugged coastline. We've always fished from West Wales, North Wales to South East Wales. From every village, farm and town along the coast, if you look back in history, we fished coracles, lavenets. You know, it's just part of our history, and we're losing it. And if no one stands up for us, we'll be gone.